10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And the topic today is again Solved Online legislation updates for business solution and 5G radiation protection. Very important. Here it's going to be a 20-minute program. And also, like I say, we have dictionary. Well, the dictionary to show the root meaning of words in law for a business solution at the end. So we're gonna find the word and then we're gonna, bring forward the meaning. Yep. Solved online YouTube platform is the report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Very important. And you know the motto Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Yeah, there will be giveaways, online books, articles, gift cards, and again, Solved Online bet £100 that to anyone that finds a business like Solved Online that is online, operating this day. So like I say, that is something very important. Solved Online provides solution discoveries, documents, proof, show demonstration, direction, instruction, accuracy. Like I say, in correction. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribers to start our online tutorial, webinar, seminar to teach, everyone how to research like a barrister, solicitor, lawyer for their own well-being, for their own business, for their own life. This is very important and I appreciate everyone for subscribing. Like I say, we're up about, again, last time I checked, 276 subscribers. So I appreciate everyone for subscribing, for commenting, as well as for the like button. Again, it's very, moving rapidly because again, this is the place, this is the number one place to be. And it's Solved Online, like I say, where you could get, information, solution at its highest, on legislation.gov.uk, where all solution takes place. So before I go ahead, I'm gonna send out some more, links that I want to, provide to certain groups that I'm in, and this is very important. So before I do that, I'm gonna just get onto the first screen share, so everyone knows where we at. And again, the place to be, legislation.gov.uk. So it's very important. Like I said, I appreciate everyone for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Again, the more subscribers, the better the solutions. Like I say, the more effective the solution. And again, it's for every single one. Doesn't matter if you're a starting idea. Doesn't matter if you're a king or queen, having your own constitution. Like I said, there's always a solution. There's always something that you would want to better. So Solved Online, again, with its research abilities, with his research, again, capabilities and solution and discovery, will be able to provide, that little help that you need to go to the next level. Yes, so that's why I say continue, because like I say, we're showing that sustainability, we're showing the accountability, we're showing that transparency by, allowing everyone from across the globe to be able to see, directly straight ahead, onto the screen, that they are on the number one place to be, and that is again legislation.gov.uk. If the Kings, publish their, their provisions on it, if the government publish their business on it, because again, parliamentary business, this is where everything takes place, because you know, parliamentary business, local business, local council business, everything goes down here. And if that's the case, like I say, it's here to be, because they have the authority and they are again controlling or again maneuvering our life. So this is a very good, like I say, place to be, solved online. And yeah, that's it. So right now we're gonna check for any legislation updates, just to see our lives are moving, if anything has changed. And you can see down the bottom, it's on the home page, it says legislation published recently. Always check this because it's very important. It might be something that you're getting used to, it might be something that again you may be again doing, or an idea. So it's always good. So we press there. Like I say, it's a 20 minutes program. So if again, we don't get to finish the program, we'll make a part two. So that's the important thing. We're just gonna keep that balance. So again, the first one is the pension protection fund. Um, it's moratorium and arrangement and reconstructions for companies in financial difficulties, regulations 2020. Yeah, we also have the health protection, coronavirus, international travel, and public health information England amendment regulations 2020. Yeah, we also have the European Union regulated professionals proportionality assessment regulations 2020. We also have again the global human rights sanction regulation 2020, very important. And we also have the health protection notification amendment number 2 regulations 2020. We also, the last one, final one. So we have the pilotage and port service amendment EU exit regulations 2020. So again, that is it for the updates. Yeah, so that's all there is. Like I say, if you have any business in regards to these topics, again, just hit me up and or leave your questions in the box. Then we're gonna go through it. Yeah, very important to leave your questions in the box. So it's very good for everyone to be able to gain that solution. And but if you have any more personal questions, you message me directly. My media is in the box down below. Again, donate, support the channel. Remember to subscribe as well. Click that notification button so you can get all the updates every time my show is gonna come on. And also, like I say, that's the very most important thing, support, because again, you ain't getting no information like this nowhere else. Again, but solved online. So again, we're gonna continue now. So we're gonna get into the 5G radiation protection. So again, for all companies that again advocacy in protecting again people from radiation. This is for the that company specifically, and the people that are representative within the communities. This is for that company specifically. So, like I said, this is for radiation protection from 5G. This is very important to know. So, like I say, Soap Online is providing the solution as a general, you know, provision. So, again, we could help protect our communities from certain, you know, things that's taking place within the 5G actions, so that we're able to again know certain things. And these are provisions that to help again when you are conducting your research or your process within applications to assess the situation of the or the damage or the risk to people's life. So these are the 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 provision that you need to understand. So now we're gonna go over. So the first one we're gonna go to is the most latest one. So again is wireless, means the wireless communication. It's very important because again 5G is a wireless communication, and that isn't very important to know because that is what is everything is running off basically. So I'm sure to gain it from here. And these are some. Okay, I think I got the. If it's the right one, let's double check. Go through this. I think this is the EU, and I want to show you, like I say. Okay, so it's not. It's frequency. Just to get it right, because I did research it before I left. Yeah, one moment. So again, yeah. So again, it's about wireless, and it's about again, the frequency. Yeah, let's double check. It's about frequency, and again, it allows everyone to be able to again access this document. So, like I say, it's for everyone and their community, so that they're able to know certain things that is going on. So, one moment before I think my computer is very slow, and like I say, when things are being provided, yeah, just froze for a moment. Just one more. Let's bring it up again. Yeah. So again, here we go. So we have all these sections, and it talks about wireless communications, and it's very important to if you do care about again the 5G and how it's affecting everyone, you need to go. So it says wireless telegraphy. So the wireless telegraphy, control of interference from radio frequency, eating apparatus regulations, 1971. So this is as old as you can gonna get in regards to the regulations of wireless telegraphy. 5G is a wireless telegraphy, and again, it's a heating apparatus. It conducts heat. So again, this is very important to as a company, as those that are providing, the risk assessment for their community. This, provision, this regulation, because it's a regulation, is very important. And like I say, it tells you about again what what the means. And just want to just point out the section. They give you the citation at the commencement. It also gives you the interpretation. That gives you what kilohertz mean, megahertz mean, electrics, support lines, terminal voltage. It tells you a lot. It tells you about the British Islands, means the area comprised by the United Kingdom, the Channel Islands, and the Isle of Man. So I just wanted to show you this section, very important. So again, this is the actual section that I just wanted to. So it says requirements, and again, it's very important. So the requirements is very important because it has to be based on British standard. If it's based on European standard, that means it's going against the actual, the actual British law in regulation, and the British regulation is more higher than again the European Union. But it tells you here fully what it does implies. I'm just gonna go through it. everyone. So it goes there: when any radio frequency heating apparatus is used in the British Islands on or after the 31st October 1972, it shall comply with the following requirements for the purpose of Section 10 of this Act. So again, shall comply. So goes A, the field strength of electromagnetic energy radiated in any direction from the apparatus as measured and computed in accordance with Regulation 5 shall not exceed the limits specified in Column 1 and 2 of Schedule 1 at any frequency within the range from 150 kilohertz to 1000 megahertz. But if the apparatus cause undue interference with any wireless telegraphic used for the purpose of any safety of life service or for any purpose on which the safety of any persons or of any vessel, aircraft, or vehicle may depend, the limits specified in columns 1 and 4 of Schedule 1 shall apply. And so it's very important to understand. It talks about the safety of any person. Very important. And it also gives B, the terminal voltage and measured and compete in accordance with Regulation 5 shall not exceed the limit specified in column 1 and 3 of Schedule 1 at any frequency within the range from 150 kilohertz to 30 megahertz. But if the apparatus cause undue interference with any wireless telegraphic use for the purpose of any safety of life service or for any purpose on which the safety of any person or of any vessel, aircraft, or vehicle may depend, the limit specified in column 1 and 5 of Schedule 1 shall apply. Very important to know. So, like you can see, you can go through the document more. This is where it tells you about the column, and it shows you, like I say, except for British standard, it should notify at the top. So this is very important to be able to, get across. So just one moment, let's highlight this. Yeah. So what this is the first document, and I'm gonna give you the more recent document that does, like I say, back this document up, because it also again give you more like reference. It gives you more present day rules in regards to protecting people. So it's very important to know that this is one important thing. And then just to continue there, so we're gonna go up. I was gonna show you one more thing where it mentions it talks about the British. It's because it's based on British actual standard. Right there, let's get it. So as you can see right here, it shows you it's again British standard. So it's set out in the British standard, and it gives you all the paragraphs. So it's very important to know. It's very important. So you could also read through the document or point to anyone that again, is a representative as a company that do represent people, and again the risk assessment that has to do with any form of again protection when it comes to our lives. Again, 20 minutes again comes quickly. So I'm gonna do a part 2. I'm gonna go one more. We're gonna go to again a word. So to the dictionary block, so dictionary, we're gonna pick out a word to just finish the day off. And like I say, we're gonna go into part 2. So now we're gonna close this, and then we're gonna pick up onto another screen. So it's very important to know, yeah, that again we're able to provide the solution again. So I did pick out the word, and today's word is constitution. Very important to know. So shows you there, just gonna highlight it. Let me just finish the show. Okay, it says constitution there, and it goes again, the organic or the fundamental law of a nation or state, which may be written or unwritten, establishing the character and conception of its government, laying the basic principles to which its internal life is to be conformed, organizing the government and regulating, distributing, and limiting the functions of its different departments, and prescribing the extent and manage and the manner of the exercise of sovereign powers, a character of government depriving its whole authority from the governed. So very important to know. Very good. So like I say, it's in Black's Law Dictionary. Go there, check it out. This is number 4. So that's the word we're ending on. Just to again so you can go through it. So now, like I say, we're gonna do a part 2, and it's good to know that everyone is coming in, sharing, subscribing. Like I said, I appreciate everyone for subscribing. Like I said, I can see that again. The demand for these type of service is very high, and again, just by the subscribers and everyone commenting, again, I could see, the need for, this type of information, this type of service, this type of company. That's why Solved Online is going to continue going. And like I say, this is the life, this is the mission to be able to provide, solution from legislation.gov.uk. Again, Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today, again, subject was Solved Online legislation update for business solution and 5G radiation protection. Okay, we had the dictionary is again to show the root meaning of words in law for business solution. Solved Online YouTube platform is the report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Like I say, thank you. Keep sharing, comment, and subscribe, because we're going to, like I say, help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Very important, and for everyone to know always, Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Very important. Give thanks and praise and appreciation, and meet me tomorrow for the next part of this. Very important, just because next tomorrow is gonna give you even more updates on the exact, radiation protection for 5G. Yeah, and again, peace out, everyone.